Alright, we're just here with Moose. We're going to be letting him out of his crate for the first time this morning. I left his e-collar and his leash on last night. He got here yesterday evening a little later than usual, so we didn't do much work with him yesterday, so we're going to start doing that with him today. But we did leave the leash on him in the crate, as well as the e-collar here, just so it makes it a little bit easier for us to control him right out of the gate here in the morning. We haven't had a chance to form much of a relationship with him, although we have seen him before for private sessions and a consultation. What we're doing here is we're going to make sure that he's waiting at this threshold, because as soon as I tried to open this door, and this is why we keep the slip leash on, this is why we keep the e-collar on, is one of the reasons anyway, so we can gain control of them right at this threshold first thing in the morning, right? Because when I first opened this door, he tried to rush right out, and he is a big dog, so if he wants to come past me, he's going to get past me, right? So I was ready, and I closed the door. I said no, and I closed the door, and I did that once or twice, and now he's sitting, he's deferring to me for this space, and he's waiting till I give him permission to leave here. And this is the kind of attitude we want to get with the dogs right from the get-go, right? Like, again, this dog just got here last night. We haven't had a chance to do much work to form a relationship, but this right here, this is how we form our relationship. You know, a lot of trainers, they'll form that relationship by hanging out, giving them food, you know, doing a lot of hand feeding and stuff. And we form these relationships through deference and through respect, and we also gain trust in the process as well. So trust and respect are what we're always going for right now. And again, I didn't initiate this conversation. Moose initiated this conversation by attempting to rush through this threshold, but we're having a conversation about respect for thresholds, respect for space. And this is, again, this is how we get that. This is how we build that relationship. It's a relationship based on trust and respect. And right now, we're going for respect first. Looks like he's going to lay down, and then we're going to release him. Moose, break. Good boy. Nope, come. Good. Dom. Good. Moose, sit. Moose is with us for some issues with, resource guarding is one of his biggest issues. He has a big history of resource guarding. Food, space, high value items. People giving him affection is something that he will get, reactive or aggressive over as well. He's what we would consider a very dominant dog. He's not a fearful dog. There's no fear aggression or anything like that. All of his aggression is instrumental. It's used to accomplish a specific objective. In most situations, it's regarding, again, like I said, food resources or space. And his owner has a pretty good handle on some of the food guarding stuff, but again, it's management. It's not because he knows not to guard, and that's what we're going to be doing, is we're going to be rehabilitating that state of mind that teaches him nothing in the environment is for him and everything is for humans first, and he must defer to us for any resource. And that's really what the basis of his program here is going to be learning that, right? And again, that comes down to the respect aspect of things. He's going to have to learn some respect for humans, not just for his owner either. He has been showing these behaviors with other people that care for him. Now his owner has been making some mistakes in that regards with things like daycare. Leaving a dominant problem dog like this in the hands of inexperienced daycare staff is especially problematic. They do not know how to handle situations like this. They do not know how to read dogs and identify issues before they happen, and so they're more reactive instead of proactive with this stuff. And again, when you're dealing with resource guarding issues, dominance issues, we can't have the dog practicing these behaviors. Whether it's in the home or outside the home, the dog cannot practice these behaviors. Anytime these behaviors are practiced, it needs to be shut down immediately and corrected, so the dog learns again to respect the humans in its life. Big dog can be very pushy. Spent a lot of its younger years getting a lot of affection and positive reinforcement from the owners, and as you can see, that ended up being quite detrimental and caused a lot of these pushy kind of dominant behaviors, right? So too much of that positive reinforcement, too much of that affection and that the love without the respect, the rules and the boundaries, too much of that, it causes these issues. It causes a pushy dog. It causes a truly dominant dog to express that dominance towards humans, right? And again, it becomes instrumental for them, and eventually they don't even know why they're doing it. Food goes down and they just growl at your presence in the sight of that food, because that's what they do once they practice these behaviors enough, right? So Anyway, I'm going to get him out for a bathroom break here. He's probably really holding it in. He's been in his kennel for a little while this morning. So we're going to bring him outside here, give him a bathroom break, and then we're going to jump into some sessions and stuff with him. We've already done a little bit of leash work last night when he came in here, a little bit of the tone recall. As I said, I've done a consultation with him before as well, so we have had a chance to work on some stuff, and so has his owner. So we're going to get started right away with this guy. All right, let's go.